In this video, I'm going to offer a few small but useful tips for you to prepare for Pyro 4.0 Wave 1 tomorrow. 2 tips are outside of the game. First one is to go to your Star Citizen shader folder and delete everything there. And as how to find your shader folders, you can copy paste the link that I put under the description of this video. Second tip outside the game is go to your Rubber Space Industry game folder. Find Star Citizen. Find either Live or PTU, make a copy of that, and rename it into EPTU, all cap. Inside the game, we have something we can prepare as well. Because if I am not mistaken, the EPTU data will be copied directly from your PTU data, which means if you don't have to recopy your account, everything you buy in-game will be automatically transferred into your EPTU account, except of course the waters and food and medicines and those consumables. So knowing that, why don't we prepare that ahead of time? Go to whatever store. I am at Louisville. Buy some max lift. Buy some of this. Buy some undersuits. Buy some armors as well. And then most important thing, to buy some ship weapons that you love. So I'm gonna buy a lot of attritions. And also, if you need some ships, be sure to buy them now, in case if you choose to spawn in Pyro. We don't know where can we purchase ships in Pyro. And then go to Area 18, buy some FPS weapons and the attachments that you like. Get some silencers. Don't buy ammo and grenades, because they're gonna disappear. Tractor beams, small tractor beams you can buy, because they will stay. Tractor beam attachments. Also, don't forget to get some missiles that you like. So I'm getting some Rattler missiles. Typhoon for the Size 9 torpedoes. Also, I'm gonna buy some 1SU storage boxes. And then Cousin Squirrel buy some ship components as well. Especially stealth components, so you can hide yourself in Pyro. Okay, all set. Well, I still have about 2 million AUEC. So basically, you are doing a shopping trip around the verse. But know this, if you have to recopy your account, everything will be gone. So try not to recopy your account. But if you have to, or if this build requires us to recopy our account, then all this work will be for nothing. But hey, it is better to be prepared than not to be prepared. But we are not done yet. Let's just sit here and read something. Okay, now let's do this. In the Alpha 4.0 EPTU patch note, it's a long patch note. I'm not going to read everything. There's one thing we need to read and educate ourselves with. And that is the jump points. Implementing the first jump point into the persistent universe, connecting the Stanton and Pyro system together includes necessary vehicle items and functionality. The jump points themselves are their inner tunnels. Okay, so here is something we need to know. Opening and entering the jump point. To interact and use jump point, first, enter quantum navigation mode and fly to about 8 kilometers from the tunnel. This should link you with the jump point and give you some UI directions on what the jump system is currently doing, and will allow you to begin aligning your ship with a point to start the tuning process. Once tuned, press and hold the left mouse button to open the jump point. Once open, fly towards the tunnel and you will be pulled down to the tunnel spine automatically when close. So maybe a lot of you already done this, but I have never done this. I only watched people doing this. So it's a very streamlined process. As long as there is no bugs, it should be very smooth. So first, enter quantum navigation mode, fly to about 8 kilometers from the tunnel. And then you will see on your UI, it says tuning process. And once the circle is solid or circle is green, then hold left mouse button, just like you do a quantum jump, to open the jump point. Once open, fly towards it, and that's it. Just follow the wave. It will take you into the wormhole. But Inside the wormhole, you'd also have to steer your ship. Traversing the jump tunnel between systems is a skill unto its own, taking approximately 3 minutes from end to end for this initial Stanton Pyro jump point. The player must maneuver their ship to avoid collision with the tunnel walls as well as other obstacles in the way or risk being ejected into open space, far away from their intended position. As the player progresses through the winding tunnels, their authority will transition from one solar system to the next with a gradual gradient of color change indicating they're getting closer to the exit on the other end. So regarding the color change, Pyro side is more like red color, like fire, and Stanton's side is more like electricity, blue color. So this whole process will take 3 minutes, but during that 3 minutes, you have to steer your ship. If you got ejected, it really depends on the ship you're flying, depends on the fuel tank you have. Because if you're ejected quite far, you might not even able to make to the closest refilling station. So that's something you really need to pay attention to. Think about what ship are you taking it to Pyro. This is PTU, so everyone is given 15 million AUEC. So you can buy some really decent ship with a lot of fuel tanks, especially quantum fuel, just in case you got ejected out of the wormhole and you will still be able to make your jump to the closest refilling station. Or you can simply join me when wave 1 starts, because if everything goes well, my friends and my org and I will be ferrying people from Pyro to Stanton, from Stanton to Pyro, and provide certain amount of security. So if you want to join us, the Discord link is under the description of this video. Other than that, this is all the basics I think is necessary and useful for you to prepare for your first Pyro experience. Last thing, this is not a tip, but something that we need to know if you don't, which is the server meshing version 1. So 4.0 will be implementing this. The initial implementation of server meshing enables multiple servers per shard to improve load distribution and facilitates navigation between two solar systems. With this initial release tonight, we are running with a 22380 configuration, which means 2 solar systems, 2 servers per solar system, and 380 total players on the shard. This will increase throughout PTU phases as we test multiple configurations. So simple understanding of 22380 is 1 shard. That's 1. 1 shard includes 2 solar systems. Each of those solar systems is divided into 2 servers. So 1 shard, we actually have 4 servers, 2 for Stanton, 2 for Pyro. But in all those 4 servers, in this 1 entire shard, the total player population is 380 cap. That's it.